Welcome, my name is Kujosi, the admin of CJ Forest Global. I'll be taking you on our weekly analysis that will be covering this month of April, from the 1st of April to the 5th of April 2023. So before we go on, remember that CJ Forest is not a broker company. CJ Forest is a company that focuses mostly on training their students and their clients globally. CJ Forest can be accessed anywhere in any part of the world. You can also download our app if you so wish. You go to Play Store and you download our app. So before we go on, let me give you a short story about CJ Forest. You can download our app from here. When you log into your client dashboard, you can also download it from the system, from the website, or you go to Google Play Store, you type CJFS Global, you will see the you will see the app, you download it. Our main focus is to train people on how to become successful forex trader. We also offer, under the training, we offer basic, intermediate, advanced, pro, and masters. The last class is masters, although we are working on the last class, on a bigger class, but the last class for now is master. If you're a beginner, you start from basic. If you're an old trader who have been making series of loss, start from intermediate. From intermediate, you can start making good money, then you can progress to other courses. Then we also offer robots. We have different types of robots. For you that is interested in getting our profitable robots, just go there. There are 3 types. Okay, so you can go click here and open it, go through it, know their prices, and subscribe for the one that you can afford and the one that you are interested on. We also offer cash flow strategy for those of you who want to have a strategy that can be making good profit for you daily at a very affordable price. Cash flow strategy is for you. We also have a price entering alert indicator for many of you who want to be providing signal for yourself and for other people. You can use price entering alert indicator to achieve that for yourself. Price entering alert indicators, many institutions that provide signals use it to provide signal for themselves and also for their own institution. You can also get it to also help you provide signal for day trader, swing trader, but even the scalpers. It can help you to get signal for scalpers also. We also offer account management. Okay, account management from our company is one of the best. If you need it, you can get it. Just once you are interested, click and open it. We also provide VPS signals. Many people that have been taking our signals are really enjoying it. Okay, so you can also have access to our VPS signals. You can have access to our VPS signal. It helps you to get all you want to get. Remember, CJ Forest is not a broker company, but we recommend broker. If you are interested on any of our regulated broker, the one that we recommended, once you click here, it will direct you to the list of the CJ Forest recommended brokers from us. You can then pick the one you want. If we also have synthetic here, then so what we are going to be doing today is to look at what will happen this coming week, being the beginning of April, okay, 2023. So we are going to be starting from the first week of April. That is the first day of April. What is going to happen? But before we consider what is going to be happening, let us look at what happened last week. If you look very well from year to year to year, you find out that the market on the bearish side has been showing weakness, rejection, and maybe because of this support level, the market has been rejecting, has been rejecting. But there is something you should look at here. There is no willingness from the buyers. Okay, there is no bullish candle that shows sign that the market is going to buy, but you have been seeing that the market has been rejecting. But one sweet thing here, you should notice that the market keep going down it was rejected. It closed. Yes, it closed within, but there is something you should look very well. There's exhaustion in the bearish side, but there is no willingness from the bulls. Okay, the bulls are not ready to take the market up, but the bears are struggling to push down. You see, they have already pushed down to this place and they keep pushing down, but there is no willingness from the bulls. It shows that the bulls are not willing to go up, and the bears will soon take over the market again to push the market to a valid level. Okay, this is where the market is targeting before it can even make a move. So, but look at what happened to last week and within these 2 weeks. If you look very well, let me zoom in. If you look clearer, you see that the bulls as of last 2 weeks went up, and you saw what happened. The bears rejected it fiercely. That means that the bears that are still in charge of this market. Okay, let's look at what happened last month. If you look at last month, you see that there was a momentum from the bears. Okay, that means that the bulls are not even going to push this market. For this market to actually go up, that means it needs a strong support level that will be supported at least within this place, within this cycle here, within this place. I think here, this place, within this place. Okay, that is what I expect. You see, from here, I expect because there is a not fixed, and within this level, there is a support here. Then if you look at, there is another close support within. If you look at it, that's the same place I was targeting. Okay, so that is where this market is timing. That's why the bulls cannot even take the price, because the bears are still in the market. Because if only the bears are weak, you see that the bulls can easily push the market up. Remember, DSY is dollar index. Okay, dollar index is DSY. It means that dollar is being, with this DSY, you can know whether dollar is strong against other pairs or not. So out of this coming week, we still expect dollar to be weak. Dollar must surely be weak, so we should be expecting dollar to be weak. If you look at last week, Friday, you saw what happened. There was a fearful rejection on the daily time frame. There was a fearful rejection by this resistance level. For those of you who want to become a master student in CJ Forex, find your way and enroll into CJ Forex. It will help you, because this business, you need knowledge to be able to make money with it. If you don't have the knowledge, you can't go anywhere. So enroll into the academy. Start from the basic down to masters. We use money to make money. So let's look at what this week will look like on dollar. Dollar is going to be weak. That is our my company and myself market overview, that we should be looking out for a weaker dollar this coming week. So let's look out for EuroGBP. On EuroGBP, what happened to last week will determine what will happen again. If you look very well, last week increased in momentum. It shows that the euro, the British pounds gained momentum against euro. You saw what happens, okay? What actually rejected this market was that this market got rejected by this particular resistance level. Although this market, there is increase in bullish side. So this coming week, we should expecting the market to make a little bit bullish and then fall down again. What your targeted TP should be here. This particular place I put my line here. This line here should be your TP. But know that British pounds is going to still gain strength against euro. And that means that Euro GBP will be buying. Okay, so that's correlation for those of you who have not gone through that. But know that the general market overview on Euro GBP is sell for this coming week we are entering. Okay, but for those of you who are students of CJ Forex, you probably know the right spots and what are the parameters and setup that need to be met before you consider selling in the market. On EuroUSD, we are looking at one thing. Yes, we know that euro is going to be weak, but it's not to be weak like US dollar. If you are comparing euro US dollar, euro will still take US dollar up, but it's just that there will be a lagging between euro and the GBP USD, because euro is weak and GBP is strong. So it will be easier for GBP to take euro up than euro GBP to take US dollar up than euro. So we should be expecting a buy move on the Euro USD. Okay, the general market will. But if you ask me, I will tell you that if you are to pick Euro GBP, Euro USD or GBP USD, pick GBP because GBP is strong and US dollar is going to be weak. And if the GBP is strong, it means that it will be easier for GBP to take the market up to the take profit than euro. So euro will be lagging behind. So expect Euro USD to be going up, but there will be a slow in move on this asset, but it's still going to buy this coming week. We are expecting. Then on Euro USD CAD, we expect USD CAD. Look at what happened last week. What actually made their last week to got rejected like this? If you look very well, one of the reasons why this market got rejected was because it was at the monthly support level. It was at the monthly support level. And if you compare this bullish candle and this bullish candle, you find out that this month is weaker body than this month. That means that the bulls have shown a exhaustion on that means the bulls are weak, and especially the market was at a monthly resistance side. So you should be expecting a sell in the direction of CAD. Canadian dollar is going to gain strength against US dollar. Okay, so let us look at what we should be. This is how it looks like. So Canadian dollars, US dollar will probably rise and then start falling. So for those of you who are students of CJ Forex, you should know what to do, what day, what time to do it. So that is it. Okay, let's look at for USCHF. On USCHF, we are expecting another bearish move. What do we mean that there is going to be a bearish move? If you look at last month ended bearish. So we still want the market to still go down. The market is still going to sell. So look for a sell opportunity, and probably it might start by Monday or Tuesday and even hit your first TP here, because this is your first TP. So this low here. So expect a sell on USCHF. Australian USD, what happened last week will determine what this week will look like. Okay, let's look at Australian USD. Look at what happened last week. Last week increased in momentum. I think it increased in a bearish momentum. Okay, before you look at the bearish body of this candle, it shows that the bears are still in charge of the market. But there is something you should look out for. There was a rejection. Okay, there was a rejection. Where is this rejection coming from? This is one question many people want to know. This rejection is coming from the last week support level. So we should be expecting the market to buy this coming week. So expect Australian to drag US dollar to this resistant level. So this is what we should be looking at. Yes, it has even confirmed a resistant level at the wiki. Last week confirmed a resistant level. So we should be expecting a bullish move on this coming week we are about to enter. So expect market to be bullish this week, but there are some certain setup that need to be met before it will start going up. So that is why you need to understand this market reading. Okay, GBPJPY. What are we looking at? GBPJPY continuous is still going to buy. GBP is strong this week, so we should expect a little bit pullback before it starts going up. Let's look at where the pullback might enter. It might get to the daily support. It might be using the daily support to gather momentum to start going up, or it might be the H4 support. Though the H4 support and the daily support are in the same level. So we should expect at the beginning of the week, something like pullback will happen before the market starts going up. So we should expect the market to continue buying. So your first TP is going to be here for a buy. Your second TP is going to be the next targeted resistance level. Let's look at GBPCHF. On GBPCHF, the same thing is going to be happening. GBP is strong, CHF is weak. So the GBPCHF, GBP is still going to drag this market up again. So if you know what is good for you, look out for a buy opportunity on GBPCHF. There are some parameters and setup that need to be met before you can enter. Do not enter wrong places. Find a good spot. Like if you are a student of CJ Forex Global, you probably know the right spot to enter your trade. Let's look at GBPCAD. Last week, GBPCAD even went very high. We still expect it to continue going up, okay? So, but it need to fall down a little bit. But one thing that I was amazed is that the GBPCAD actually touches the bullish, the monthly resistance level. This is the monthly resistance level. But one thing I see that there was an increase in momentum. So we need the monthly resistance to reduce the strength of the bulls before the market will stop. So we still expect the market to go up. But, you know, this coming week we are about to enter is going to be the weakness of the bulls. That means the monthly resistance level will probably resist the market from furthering going up. And in that aspect, before the week will end, we will start looking at the body of the bulls starting to get smaller, showing that the bulls have exhausted, and knowing that the bulls is coming from the rejection of the resistance of the monthly. That means that the bulls are weak, and then the bears will now occupy the space, okay? So, but for this week, we are expecting a buy, okay, until we see a market exhaustion on the bullish side. Let's look at the crude. On the crude, we are looking at crude. Crude is going to be bullish this coming week. There is a rejection here. Okay, last week got rejected. And what actually prompted this rejection? If you look at very well, the rejection was triggered by the monthly support of last 2 years. Last two years, it was at the support level of last 2 years, and it got rejected, showing you that this place is still very active. It got rejected and it wants to start going up. But one thing you look at is that the market show a bearish exhaustion at the monthly support level. So we should expect the market to start going up, but there are some certain parameters that need to be met before the market will start going up. These are the setup, boom, and start going up. Expect a bullish move on the crude this coming week. Let's look at let's look at gold. Those of you who love trading gold, gold is going to gain momentum this week. We should be expecting a bullish move. Look at what happened last week. If you look very well, yes, the market got rejected by the support and also show a bullish willingness. There is a willingness to buy, and there is a bullish body showing that the market is still going to rise, okay, because the market is at a support level. Let's look at what happened last month. Last month showed a bullish move. That means that the market is still going to rise and continues rising. So expect a bullish move on the gold asset. Okay, let's look at other asset on synthetic asset to know what the synthetic is going to look like this coming week. Let's look at synthetic on V75. Okay, V75, what actually happened on V75? What is V75 going to look like this coming week? V75 is still going to be bearish because look at last week candle. If you look at last week's candle ended on Saturday, V75 is going to still fall down. It's still going to fall down to this support level because it needs a support level to give it that momentum to continue going up. Although the market is still timing look at where the market is going to, but it needs momentum. It has already created a support, so it needs to gather momentum to continue its journey. So expect a sell move this coming week. Okay, this week we still expect a sell, but there are some parameters that need to be met before you can consider selling. The market will not just wake up and start selling. It needs to show some certain behavior, certain moves before it starts blowing up. It can be supported, it can be stopped by this particular one or this particular one, but expect a sell this coming week on V75. Boom, let's look at what boom will look like. What happened to boom last week, there is an increase in momentum. We still expect the boom 1000 to continue selling. So expect a continuous sell. So that means this market is going to fall down. It's going to, at the beginning of the week, it will look as if it's going to rise to this point before making a fall. Here should be your first TP before this place. So it's going to rise to this point because it needs a resistance, a resistance to force it, push it down. So here is going to be your target. From this place to this place, a lot of pips. So expect a general move on a sell market, okay, on boom 1000. Let's look at V25. What happened to V25 last week will determine. V25 was fiercely rejected by a support level last week, okay. This is last week candle, and it's a smaller body, so we should be expecting a buy on the V25, but there will be a little bit push down before buying. So you trade block buy. You know, the synthetic market is very volatile. So when you are trading synthetic market, you be very careful with what you do. You have to let the parameter set. Also learn to apply good risk management, especially when you are using the loss side. Those of you who love using high loss side should increase your loss, should reduce your loss size so that you can, because the market can misbehave sometime before it can start going the main direction. Okay, on the step asset, what happened to step? If you look what happened to step, you see that I'm going to clean up this thing. So look at what happened to step. Which one is the last week? This is the last week candle. So why did this market got rejected? If you look at this market, if you look at the market fell down to this place, but you saw the way it was fiercely. It shows that there is still bullish presence in the market. The bulls are still in the market. And let's look at why this market is struggling at this place. Right here, the market is at the monthly resistance level, and that was why the market got resisted here. The market cannot go further to this place because it is at a monthly resistance level. So we should expect, what we should be looking out for now is a willingness from the bears to take over. So there was indecision, meaning the buyers and the sellers. But if you look at this particular candle, you found out that the bulls are still in the market. You found out that the bulls are in the market. The bulls is still in charge. So that means the market is still going to fall down to this place. Okay, it's going to fall down, make a little bit pull down to this place. Okay, before it will start going up. Okay, until it shows an exhaustion from a clean representative of this thing, then you can then consider. But the general market move for this coming week is still going to be a buy. Maybe it's going to rise to this place and go rejected again, okay, with a very tiny smaller body, but a general. But stay clear from this particular market because this market is very confusing to enter. My name still remains Kujosi, the admin of CJ Forex. If you want more analysis, enroll into our academy and remain blessed. Don't forget, good message can never make good people. The only thing that will make good people is good decision. Make the right decision by subscribing to CJ Forex Online Academy. Get our robots, subscribe for our VPS, subscribe for account management, subscribe for our price alert indicator, and get our signals. Thank you once again and have a nice day.